So thanks for joining. So today's news is today's date is April 28th and the time in India is 8:49 a.m. I will get into the news now. Uh, the Delhi Jal Board will now employ a special type of identification kit to trace the source of water contamination. With the help of this kit, DJP officials will be able to easily and equally trace and quickly trace the source of contamination of the supply water in an area. The face of Delhi's mandis will change. Gopal Rai, in a budget of 517.94 crores passed for the mandis of Gazipur, Azadpur and Tikri Kampur, he said they will be beautified, they will be made more certain for the local produce also. For the financial year 2023-2024, the board was allocated an approximate 206.37 crores to APMC, Azadpur 17.4 crores to fruits and vegetables market Gazipur, 16.31 crores to FP and EMC Gazipur, 8.5 crores to flower market, 19.7 crores to APMC Kishopur, 43.02 crores to APMC Narela, 4.42 crores to APMC Nazafgarh, and 202.19 crores to Delhi's Agricultural Marketing Board. Aam Aadmi Party will hold a massive protest to raise its voice against the luxurious lifestyle of the country's ruler. I think we all know who they're talking to. The new integrated defense staff headquarters will come up soon in Delhi cantonment. It will house a new officers mess and a camp. Defense Ministry has sent a proposal to remove and transplant 114 trees to clear its construction site. The government clears the way for construction of new integrated defense staff headquarters. LG acting as a roadblock again. Delhi government alleges that Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena has not cleared the file for the takeover of Modern International School in Dwarka. AAP lodges complaint against Belgavi North BJP candidate for conducting his political campaign on the premises of the temples. One of the glass slabs of the Atal footbridge of 74.29 crores inaugurated on August 27, 2022 developer cracks. All other glasses have become opaque. A piece of the glass slab costs about 80,000 and rails around it to prevent people from stepping on it cost 4 lakh. Yeah, Atal bridge I think is now going to be closed. Man Ki Baat 100th episode promotion blitzkrieg hides very low listenership findings. Vice President of India Jagdeep Dhankar must be among the 5% of Indians who listen to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Man Ki Baat radio program every month. Ahead of the show's 100th episode to be aired this year, April 30, the Union government has gone all out to launch the promotional blitzkrieg. Dhankar, addressing a conclave at Vigyan Bhavan, said that I have never let go of a single episode of Man Ki Baat. Uh, However, a study titled Media in India Access, Practice, Concerns and Effects Center, published by Center for Study of Development Society CSDS, with respected social scientists Sanjay Kumar Suhas, Palshikar and Sandeep Shastri as advisors and released in November last year, found that at least 3/5 of the Indian population have never listened to PM's radio address. In a 4-week section titled PM's Man Ki Baat, a reality check, across India, South Indians are the least likely to have listened to the program, most probably due to the fact that PM's address is in Hindi. That being said, even in Hindi-speaking states, popularity listenership of PM's Man Ki Baat is relatively low. Um, uh, During the last 1 year, people who have listened, out of every 100 people, 62 people have never listened Man Ki Baat. Once or twice, 21 people have listened. Once in some months, 7 people have listened. Mostly in, say, let us take in a year, once in a month, once in a year, 5 people, and almost every month and always the 5 people. So that is how Man Ki Baat has been is been listened actually, and majority across all regions don't seem to be listening to PM's Man Ki Baat at all. For example, Northwest India may out of 163 people have never listened Man Ki Baat. North India may 54 people don't listen to Man Ki Baat. East India 63 people don't listen Man Ki Baat. West India 57 people, South India 75 people don't listen. Hindi speaking states may 50 people don't listen Man Ki Baat, and non-Hindi speaking states may 62 people don't never listen Man Ki Baat. Yeah. So if you just look at the people who listen Man Ki Baat regularly, it is almost like it is almost like 5 5 6 7 people is the average. The maximum amount of people who listens to Man Ki Baat at least every month are highest is in Northwest India, that is 7 people. That's where they listen. Otherwise, out of 100 people, not many people listen to Man Ki Baat. Tube wells project at Kondli WWTP will help produce 5 mgd of water. Somnath Bharti ne bola hai. He is now the DJB's vice chairman. Hindenburg report hits NCP Supriya Sule, Deputy Chief Minister, Chief Ministers of Maharashtra wife Amrita Fadnavis. Wealth too. Both Supriya Sule and Amrita Fadnavis have shares in subsidiaries of Adani Group, it seems. Delhi excise policy scheme में city court extends judicial custody of Aam Aadmi Party leader Manish Sisodia till May 12th. आपको ये बता दूं, out of the people who have been charge sheeted, 4 people were charge sheeted, in which one person was never arrested. One person was arrested, but उसको March 6th को उसको bail मिल गया. अभी only 2 people are there who did not get bail. उसमें मनीष सिसोदिया एक है. पानीपत में आपको फूका. Okay, AAP has burnt Brijbhushan's effigy in Panipat. Demonstrated in support of the restless. Told BJP, the organization giving protection to the accused. Supreme Court of India has issued guidelines to prevent investigating agencies from keeping accused persons in jail for longer than the law allows. The court said the charge sheet should be filed within 60 to 90 days of arrest, and that supplementary charge sheet should not be used to delay the release of prisoners. The court aims to protect the rights of the accused persons from harassment by the agencies. But ये होगा कि नहीं होगा, I'm not sure. I think Manish Sisodia is a prime example, and Satyendra Jain is the biggest example. Aam Aadmi Party has filed an application in the Panvel court seeking registration of a case against the organizations of Samaj Bhushan Award in Kargar, where 14 people have died of heat stroke. The center told the Bombay High Court on Tuesday that it will not notify till 5th July the formation of the government notified fact-check unit under the new information technology rules. Supreme Court on Wednesday set aside a Gujarat High Court order that had held that Ayurveda practitioners are at par with MBBS doctors in terms of pay benefits. Ayurveda doctors don't do complex surgeries, not entitled to equal pay as MBBS doctors, Supreme Court has said. 18 FIRs are registered in Sri Anantapur Sahib for illegal mining. Challan submitted in 13 cases, Harjot Singh Bains ne bola hai. In order to facilitate the residents of the state to track their revenue record, a helpline of 818949000002 was launched by Punjab government led by Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann a few days back, which was inadvertently mentioned as 8194900002 is wrong. Punjab में 14,687.52 crores released to farmers as on April 26, 2023. Poonch terror attack. Bhagwant Mann hands over checks of rupees 1 crore each to families of slain soldiers. Motivating people for a healthy India through Man Ki Baat. Inside Gujarat, there are so many people who are undernourished or having anemia. Getting adequate diet for the age of children between 6 to 23 months. If you look into it, it seems that only 11% of the children in Gujarat are getting the adequate diet, it seems. 39 people in Gujarat out of 100 are stunted. 25 people in Gujarat are wasted. 39.7 people in Gujarat are underweight itself. Or anemia अगर देखेंगे for the people whose age is between 6 to 59 months, 79% of the children in Gujarat are having rampant anemia. प्रेग्नेंट वुमेन 15 इयर्स से लेके 49 इयर्स के एज के ग्रुप में बीच में जो महिलाएं हैं 62.6% ऑफ द वुमेन आर हैविंग rampant anemia. The Animal Welfare Board of 27 members is divided into 19 categories. MLAs are people are actively working in animal welfare work in the state. High officials of the concerned department, representatives from SPCA, Gaushalas and Animal Welfare Board of India have been included. Delhi government constitutes the Delhi Animal Welfare Board for the betterment of the animal. Transforming political landscape, credit to its people-centric governance, the Aam Aadmi Party has managed to provide people an alternative, positive and formidable agenda ahead of the 2024 general elections. In March 2023, annual retail food inflation in India decreased to 4.79%, seen by many as a sign of relief. If that were the case, why does the average consumer continue to complaining about high prices? सो ये सो आरबीआई के सीपीआई का ये पूरा नोटेशन इंफॉर्मेशन पूरा दिया जाता है हमें कि प्राइसेस गिर रहे हैं बट इन एक्चुअलिटी प्राइसेस गिर नहीं रहे हैं सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट रिलीजेस सीपीआई डेटा एवरी मंथ इफ द इन्फ्लेशन इज बिलो 6% there is a palpable sense of happiness and satisfaction, right? TV business channels have jumped into a discussion to possibility of reduction in Reserve Bank of India policy rates. One reason for this disconnect compared to the interpretation of the CPI is that inflation data most widely discussed by the public is in an annual context where the price trend is compared to the same price in the previous year. Let us now turn to the inflation data for March 2023. The annual CPI of food stood at 4.8%, higher than the inflation of 7.7% in the previous year. This was also built on an inflation rate of about 4.9% in March 2021. If you look at more historical data, the food price index of the country has been rising unilaterally since March 2020 on the onset of COVID-19. सो इसी हिसाब से अगर देखा जाए तो the outlook for 2024 is like that. It seems that the final assessment of the crop size will decide the wheat prices. The final assessment of the monsoon rainfall will decide the prices of the vegetables. The milk prices may remain high till the beginning of winter. Lumpy skin prices, high fodder prices, and the fall in prices during the COVID lockdown COVID lockdown may also contribute to the reduced rice and milk production, and it will increase the prices of the milks. And also accordingly, interestingly, another thing is the stagnant lack of jobs for the IT sector, stagnant wages, high house rents, transportation costs have hit even those with formal jobs, and hence continued food inflation is likely to hit the budgets of many Indian households. Public and private sector financial year 2022 wage bill gap has widened. As a percentage of nominal gross domestic product, the wage bill of private sector was 12.7% in the year ended March 21, 2022, compared to 11.8% for the public sector, the analysis of the government. A decade ago, in financial year 12, the public sector had a higher 12.4% share in the GDP. अभी वो गिर गया. Prime Minister Modi on Thursday participated in a program celebrating 20 years of Swagat, statewide attention on grievances by application of technology initiative of the Gujarat government via video conferencing. While Modi interacted with the beneficiaries of the project, he recalled his days when the initiative was launched in 2003 when he was the chief minister. He pointed out that when the initiative was launched in 2003, he was not very old as a chief minister. Modi said the idea behind Swagat was to welcome the views of the common citizens in the democratic institutions. um, So a pact is signed between Center Assam government and Dimasa National Liberation Army in a significant milestone towards making insurgency free by 2024. A tripartite memorandum of settlement was signed between the Government of India, Government of Assam, and representatives of Dimasa National Liberation Army, Dimasa People's Supreme Council, in the presence of the Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Tuesday. Dantewade police suspects locals helped Maoists. Government not keen to raise import tax on steel. Indian banks have it all except caution. Indian banks spent most of the last decade out of the wilderness as a punishment for the lax underwriting standards on their corporate loans. Now they have regained their health, restored profitability, and re-established investors' trust. The benchmark Nifty Bank Index is close to an all-time high. With everything going well, the lenders should be turning cautious. But actually, it is not happening like that. But recent full-year results show an opposite trend. Provisions for future loan losses are beginning to decline. This may not be very prudent for Indian banks. 2,000 Indians moved out safely from Sudan. These are only half of the people. Under the FAME2 scheme, Center offered 10,000 crores as incentives to EV makers from 2019 onwards. These benefits are linked to localization of the vehicles, and the eligibility criteria of the benefits were getting more stringent as the years pass. FAME2 is slated to lapse in the end of the current fiscal. कोर्ट एक्सटेंड्स सोदिया's custody. ऑलरेडी मैंने बोल दिया था. Files of looters of Punjab are being prepared, said Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann. RPG attack on police, Punjab Police Intelligence Headquarters, supplementary charge sheet filed. Rinda, Ranga have been named. Check legal ways to raise premises used for peddling. बोल रहा है, शुरू हो गया. LG has also asked the Transport Department to make necessary provisions for cancelling the permit of the vehicles involved in drug trafficking. Has asked Delhi police and other agencies concerned to seal the properties and buildings that being used for drug peddling, explore legal ways to take demolition action against them. They added that the LG has also asked the Transport Department to make necessary provisions for cancelling the permit of the vehicles involved in drug trafficking. Delhi government's Vigilance Department notice to IAS officer for raising 15th century monument. Delhi police school, public schools gets bomb threat over email. Police say hawks. After Delhi mayor polls next up constituting key governance panels. Army to have dedicated cyber operations wing. Norms relax in Punjab, yet quality of the 90% wheat not up to the mark. 10% relief to farm workers too, said CM Bhagwant Mann. Narendra Modi's poll tips to BJP workers. PM advises workers to form a group of 10 men and 10 women and visit local families of Karnataka and make sure BJP wins to make sure democracy survives in Karnataka. Government to come up with annual tax rules before April 30 to address industry's concern. Center de-recognizes two postal unions, All India Postal Employees Union AIPU and National Federation of Postal Employees for making contributions to the farmers' protest, and the Center of Indian Trade Unions as well as for buying books for CPIM office in Delhi. Guwahati court impledes Assam DGP and Home Principal Secretary as respondents to monitor illegal mining in Dehing Patkai. Manipur BJP, it looks like CM Biren Singh seat is now in jeopardy after fourth MLA has resigned. Okay, so just to a small understanding about economic indicators, indicator-wise snapshot, WPI, CPI, and IIP. These are the economic indicators that are being released every year. We all know that. WPI is the responsible agency is Office of Economic Advisor, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Its frequency is monthly. Base year is 2012. Number of groups are 3. CPI is National Statistics Office, MOSPI, monthly frequency 2011-2012 is the base year. IIP is National Statistics Office, MOSPI, monthly frequency 2011-2012 is 3. So for example, WPI, if we consider WPI, the number of items that are used in WPI are 697 in 2011-2012. In 2004-2005, it was used to be 676. Abhi, they have increased it to 697. And the primary articles on 117, fuel and power 16, manufactured products are 564 in it. So these are some of the, this is the news which I have as of. Anybody wants to